Natural highs and morning reflections, new alignments also. One morning, after leaving the gym, I found myself in a quiet headspace. The wind that usually greets me on the walk back, but this day I felt still peaceful and clear. I had just gotten back on the treadmill for the first time in months. Nothing intense, just 5 minutes of jogging, but it reminded me how good it feels to be in motion again. Lately, I've been putting more focus on leg and ab work since that's where my body could use the most attention. Chest and arm workouts have always come naturally to me, so my goal now is balance and proportion. I don't just want to look good, I want my body to feel complete. Over that past week, I doubled up on leg workouts, and after running again, I noticed something new. There's a natural high that comes after a good session, a deep calm that feels similar to being high but more peaceful and clear. My eyes even got that same relaxed look, but without the fog. It's just pure grounded energy, and I think that's what people mean when they talk about a runner's high or being in the flow state or being at flow or in flow. It's the body thanking you for taking care of it. I've been following my 10-day extravaganza plan, which is all about small daily wins that build momentum before big events. Day one was about clearing out files and photos from my phone. It might seem small, but organizing my digital life made me feel lighter and more focused, more attentive also. The next day was about full body movement, taking my normal workout and pushing just a little bit further since I walk and stand a lot for work. At least at the time I did. Cardio hasn't been a priority, but getting back on the treadmill reminded me how important it is to keep my body versatile. This week was packed. After a few days off from the gym, I made up for lost time by combining multiple workouts: chest, shoulders, abs, legs, arms, and even some traps. It was a lot, but it felt good to push my limits and sweat out some stress I'd been carrying. People have started to notice the results too, which is motivating. The compliments, especially from young women, remind me that the work shows, but I'm doing this for more than looks now. I'm doing it for functionality, for presence, mostly for presence, and for the lifestyle that I'm building. Diet-wise, I've been keeping things clean and simple. High protein in the mornings, plenty of water, carbs, the balanced full meal, with greens, fruits, and cutting out as much candy as I can, cutting out sweets as much as I can. I've realized that eating well isn't just about physical results, it's about energy management. When you eat clean, you feel sharper, calmer, and more in tune with your body, at least you should. It's true what trainers say, fitness is mostly diet. The trainers I've talked to said that it's mostly like 80% diet, almost as high as 90% diet. The gym builds shape, but food builds life. Even when I eat out, actually, I choose places like Sweet Green that match my goals. It costs a little more, but it feels worth it to nourish my body properly. I started eating at Sweet Green. I like places like Poke Bowl now. A big reason for this discipline is clarity about my why: looking good for Thailand, feeling confident in my body, attracting the right energy, and maintaining a healthy lifestyle. All of it keeps you grounded. It keeps me grounded. It's not about just the aesthetics, it's about living like the person I'm becoming. I've also been diving back into language learning while I'm studying Thai for my, for my previous trip. I've also been practicing Portuguese, and becoming multilingual just feels natural to me now. It's like training the mind the same way you train the body. Lately, I've been thinking a lot about what I truly value. Do I want a home in Colombia, or do I want a house where I've seen houses in Germany? They sparked something in me that American real estate doesn't. It's not about owning more. It's about living freely, beautifully, and intentionally. The traditional American dream feels less appealing compared to the freedom and affordability of building a global life. Or maybe because I live in America, I'm able to do those things, and that's what allows me to live that global life. Either way, I'd rather work hard towards something that excites me than settle for something that checks boxes. At the time of writing this, the focus for the next day was about money alignment, and at the time I was looking forward to it because I spent years thinking about money, how to manage it, how to grow it, how to earn it, and now it was about actually putting those tools to practice. Not just about accumulation, but more like flow, like fitness. Financial health is about consistency and awareness. At the time, I was excited to sit down, review my finances, and bring more alignment to that area of my life. All of this while working out, eating right, clearing clutter, clearing your mind, studying, planning. It isn't random. It's all the process of becoming. Every action leads to a more powerful version of yourself, and that should be the real reward.